welcome back to another video. It's Brianna Ray from BriIY here to bring you one of my most ambitious projects yet. I wanted to see if I could use my laser engraver to do something cool. I've had this pipe dream for a really long time that I wanted to make a puzzle, and I know that laser engravers can cut through plywood, and mine said that it could cut through plywood. I don't know the settings on how to do that. I can't quite figure it out just based online, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of trial and error here. But if I can get my laser cutter to cut pieces of plywood out for me, I can take these 3 pieces of plywood, cut out holes and puzzle pieces, and make my own custom puzzle. And that is kind of the plan for today. So again, I'm going to be using my laser engraver. I'm going to try to cut out all the pieces. I did custom design the puzzle myself. In fact, I'm going to pull that out and show you. Here is the puzzle design I had in mind. It is for my niece Ivy. Last year for my nephew's birthday, I got him a puzzle. It said his name on it, and it all had little tiny baby dinosaurs around it, and I thought it was super cute. And I kind of wanted to recreate that, but not spend the $95 I spent on the custom one, because obviously someone's going through this process at home. It looks pretty cool. I'm kind of happy with it. And I kind of went for this flower design thing just because, you know, I like flowers. This feels like a very from Auntie thing. These are actually some of the flowers I used in my book, so I kind of know them and the symbolism behind them, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to give her a half educational gift, I suppose. But yeah, so what I've done is I have everything kind of separated out into just the pieces to cut, as well as just the holes to cut, so that I can take one piece of this, cut out all the holes, take one piece of this and cut out all of the pieces themselves so that they fit inside the holes, of course. And then I would use a third one to place on the back, just to kind of obviously add the back so it doesn't fall through. So yeah, come along on the journey with me and see how it goes. It's like listening to a spaceship. The thing that's killing me a little bit here is this does not look even remotely deep enough for what I need. I'm so mad. I came in and I kicked it. You could see it got messed up right there. Oh God, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I kicked it. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Here we go. There's some parts of this that I know gosh darned well are not going to be cut out. I'm not certain any of this was cut out. Yeah, not even close. Okay. Alright, so what I'm trying now is a slower speed so that it has longer to burn. It smells like a campfire in here. But I'm hoping that that's going to make a difference. I did notice in the tutorial I looked at, I think I just overlooked the fact that mine said 1,000 and they said 300 is what it should be at. So that's what I set it to. I slowed it down to 300. So originally it took about, I think, 2.5 minutes to cut through. Now it looks like it's closer to 7. Just watching it go along. Good times, fun times. I just want y'all to listen to this and hear how this laser sounds. I am, of course, a little bit worried about how thick everything is kind of getting in terms of these lines. And I'm kind of mostly planning on painting over everything towards the end, so I'm hoping that that's going to make a difference. Okay, this is after one pass at the slower speed. Got my green glasses on, kind of messing me up. It's definitely deeper. Definitely more charred. I think it's gonna need a couple more passes. Back at it again. Dang, these babies got thick. And I still can't get all the way through them. Look at that. It's arguably too big, but kinda don't care. This is going to be a fun project to sweep up later. It also took me about 20 minutes to do that. Not 20, 15 minutes. So times the other things I have to do. So this will take me about an hour 15. That'll take me an hour 15. So that's 2.5 hours. 3-ish hours? Yeah. I think I've officially run out of arm strength. I am so exhausted of this. I'm going to spray all of this with a white spray paint. That is all. I will see you tomorrow when it is dry and I'm ready to move on. All right, here we are, day 2 of this super hefty project. Right now I am measuring how big one of the pieces is so that I can resize them all according to scale on Cricut, and I'm going to do a print and cut so that it automatically cuts around all the shapes for me. So let's do that. To make things super simple, I'm going to be printing on a piece of sticker paper. That way I can peel off and place them down. Then I will probably apply a varnish. I'm thinking Mod Podge is probably the way to go. And right now I have everything drying with this layer of white paint on it. This is just spray paint. I did it so that it would be slightly more even. You can see a lot of the burns kind of came through the paint. That's not super great, but a layer of white acrylic on top did seem to do the trick for the whole layer, if you will. Look at how good. I made sure to print it in best quality. And now my Cricut is going to do the hard part of cutting around all the edges for me. And if for some reason this still, because I do kind of have a gut feeling they're just like perfectly sized. Holy crap, look at that. Oh god, I can feel how close we are getting to the end. I have painted the name letters over here, and I'm gonna set those off to the side to dry. These guys are mostly done. I think I could still use just a fair bit of sanding on some of them, but most of them are pretty darn good. It took me about 30 minutes to do all that placement, sanding, and painting. So not too terribly bad. I'm gonna leave this out because I'm gonna do a couple more coats on the letters kind of as they dry. But for now, the last thing that I really want to do is kind of show you how the holes kind of look, how I'm going to really kind of finalize it and turn it into a puzzle. And I'm just gonna take some black vinyl and I'm gonna list out some labels because the puzzle's a little bit smaller than the piece of wood that I have, so I'm going to end up kind of trimming it off and rounding out the corners just so my little one doesn't get doesn't poke her eye out, you know? Here we have it, the holes, if you will. And now here is where we get our second piece of wood in. So we are actually going to grab this, stack them on top of each other, and I'm going to take some wood glue, glue this down. And I have these tiny little clamps from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to clamp it all the way around. That way we have a full puzzle. Then I'm going to put the labels on and just slice anything extra, and we're done. Almost. I can feel it in my bones. Here we go. Wood glue. Sandable and stainable. So I've got this flipped just so I kind of have a better idea of where everything is. I think it's clogged. Hold on, let me unclog it. Okay, there we go. So again, just gonna kind of get a nice layer going on, and then I'm gonna take a brush and brush it relatively flat. Alright, so here we have all of my labels on. I just wanted to find something that made everything nice and even. I was wondering if maybe a piece of paper would do it, and weirdly enough it does. So I'm actually just going to use this to do the sides, and then I'm going to add an inch to the top and bottom. And that is a wrap, y'all. I do have some shards kind of sticking out. I should have flipped it over or done the tape trick. I didn't. I feel dumb, but I was also really tired of this project. Holy heck. Yeah, so I'm gonna paint real quick. I keep telling myself, hey, you know what would be really cool is if I did like a layer of resin over top of this. And the moment of truth. Let's put the puzzle together. And again, these don't fit super perfect, but they definitely only fit in one compared to, you know, fitting in multiple. Even the littler ones, like they might fit in the big ones, but you can definitely tell that's not even remotely close to the shape we were going for here. And obviously I know what all these flowers are, so it's gonna be easy. So it's like also educational. We love a good educational gift, right? I'm that aunt that does educational gifts for the kids. I like to get them books and, you know, fun flashcards and stuff like that because I'm everyone's favorite aunt, and that's what everyone's favorite aunt does. It's definitely not money or candy. No. It is all education, baby. There we go. Last two pieces. Daffodil here. And hydrangea with one straight edge there. Just like that. And that is how you make a puzzle. And shake them around a little bit, but like, hey, I did it and I kind of don't care. I am so stupidly proud of myself for making this like pipe dream I had like several months ago a reality. Would I ever do it again? Probably not. Not unless I can get my my laser cutter to do the cutting for me, because honestly I feel like this would have been a very much less stressful project for me had that actually worked out the way that I wanted it to. The stickers I wouldn't have had to sand as much. Like all the hard work really of this could get taken out if my laser cutter decided to be friendly with me. But yeah, either way, I did it just with the things I had around my house, and I am super proud. So I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, so that maybe next time I try something like this, I'll have the energy to keep going. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe. I do put out new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I would love for you to be here for the next one. Thanks again so much, and I hope to see you then. Bye!